Like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. It's early. Let's see, 5:40 Eastern Time, a.m. Monday morning. Okay, here's what's going on. Tesla bounced right out of the chute in the first 10 minutes here, and we bounced up to $15.35, a $3 bounce. And currently we are hovering around 214.45. She retraced back a little bit here, but going back to Thursday the 18th, we got our bounce pre-market up to 219.23, just about up to where Grandpa called it 220, and but it retraced back down to the 207.50 range on us, and so anyway. Are we going to get that same luck here today and get another opportunity to buy some more cheaper shares? I don't know. But right now we're right at Grandpa's range for getting the $50 deal, being we all didn't get a bunch of shares down at 208, 209, 210 yet. We might get a dip down when it opens, but I don't know. I think this thing is gonna probably run on us. So anyway, right here at this line is exactly where we're at right now, 214.50. And that's what the price is right now at this red line. Just went to 214.65.70. But anyway, and up here, $50 above is 264.50 at this red line. And 5 out of the last 7 months, you could have bought at 214.50 and sold at 264.50. Is it going to go there in January? January's almost over, or is it, can we get up there in February? I just don't know. We got a high average 5 out of 7 times it's done it. That's a $50 move. Maybe you want a $40 move. I don't know. Grandpa's trying, I can tell you that much. So we're right on we're right on this line. I want to get more down here at 208, 209. I wish I would have bought more the other day. Oh man, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so here what we're going to talk about, what Grandpa's got in his little beanie brain today. BYD, okay? BYD, Chinese electric cars, and they've got a whole bunch of. They got models that sell for $10,000 U.S. money. Little cheap taxis. They do buses. They started with the low end, and they're working their way up towards something that's more similar to a Tesla Model Y. But their average cost, I think, per vehicle is around $22,000, where Tesla's at $44,000. But like I say, they have 7, 8 real inexpensive vehicles down below, but their sales are predominantly in China. They got some in Australia and little bit in Europe, but predominantly all their sales are China. They're heavily subsidized by the government. Shows a lot of love to electric car makers over in China. And BYD surpassed Tesla in Chinese sales for electric vehicles for the first time in this last quarter, with approximately 524,000 vehicles versus Tesla's 484 approximately vehicles. And will Tesla regain the crown over there in China? I don't know. They got competition. This BYD is a sharp outfit. But the good news is this: Tesla leads them hugely worldwide. Tesla leads the world in EVs worldwide by far. And but BYD, Warren Buffett, he bought into BYD back sometime, and he promotes them and likes them, and he hasn't bought Tesla that I know of yet, but BYD is projected to be worth 8.8 trillion by 2030. Well, if Tesla does the same and doesn't even beat BYD's valuation overall, and Tesla's outselling them worldwide by quite a margin yet. If Tesla gets that 8.8 trillion, that's would equate to somewhere between 7 to 10,000 per share in Tesla, in Grandpa's humble opinion. You know, Grandpa likes sevens, but don't get mad at Grandpa. If you sell your shares at 7,000 apiece, I don't want any bad comments. You comment to Grandpa, say only, "Oh, Grandpa, you're extremely entertaining," or something like that. But you know, that's really positive. You know, when you're that projection that they got on BYD for the 8.8 trillion, that's you know, if their government keeps helping them. Now, if they break loose where we're not having all kinds of feuds with China and they can sell in the United States, BYD would really fly. It'll be a lot more than 8.8 trillion. On the other hand, Tesla's going for making this $25,000 car they keep talking about, possibly doing it in India. And if Elon gets that $25,000 car going, especially in this economy, Tesla's just going to go off the rails going up. Then we'll see who sells more cars, Tesla or BYD. You know, when you're selling a 10,000 car versus a $44,000 one, there's a little bit of difference. And this is all why Tesla cut their prices in China immediately when they found out that BYD beat them out that last quarter. And they also cut in Europe. So things will come around. Okay, so we're off to the races. We're at 214.70 approximately. High so far today of 215.35, and I think we are on our way. We got Tesla earnings coming out after hours on Wednesday. Sometime after hours on Wednesday, they'll do it. They like to do stuff after hours. That way the after hour crowd can have fun with it. Who knows what they'll do. Okay, well, Lord willing, I'll talk to you later today sometime, and good luck with Tesla. you want to go for that $50, get on the bus. Grandpa personally thinks that it's going to probably turn around the 226, 227. It might go into the 230s, but I think we're gonna bounce back down into the 200 range or even 190. Uh, I'm looking at some of the blinking here in this last week or so. Wouldn't surprise me to see the mid 160 range, maybe even 152, but area. But in our near future here, in reality, uh, and but that don't mean that we can't go up there and snag two 255 or who knows what this thing will do. Tesla's just wild when it gets rock and roll. We've had low volume forever, and she's coming to life today. So we'll find out. Coming up on earnings, traditionally Tesla runs. Uh, but if them earnings aren't good, we're gonna come back down faster than we went up. And I've seen conflicting reports. I just don't know what to tell you in regard to those earnings. So, and Elon might come out and say something completely crazy, hey, that Optimus robot thing is looking. Elon made some projections on that. There were, I can't remember what it was now. Oh man, it was big numbers, and I'll check into it a little bit and probably tell you another time. All good things are from the Lord. Grandpa talked too long again. Oh, like, share, subscribe. You know, if we're gonna get Tesla up to 7,000, it'd be nice if Grandpa had more than 32 subscribers. Yeah, I know Grandpa ain't that great, but the thing is this: that gives you a challenge. Grandpa's trying to get up to 700 subscribers. And if I get up to 700 subscribers before Elon gets up to 7,000 a share, a per share dollar amount, I think that'd be a nice thing. And it's up to you guys to step up to the plate and make this work. Okay, see you later.